On August 6, 1945, during the World War II, the United States launched Little Boy over the city of Hiroshima in Japan. First of all, we need to understand what is a conic. A conic is made up of two naves. There are three types of conic sections that are generated by intersecting a plane with a conic: parabola, hyperbola, and ellipse. A parabola is generated when the plane is parallel to the generating line. A hyperbola is generated when the plane is parallel to the y-axis. An ellipse is generated when the plane intersects only one nave at less than 90 degrees. A circle is a geometrical shape and type of ellipse made out of points. Since it's a type of ellipse, only sometimes is considered to be the fourth type of conic section. A circle is generated when the plane is perpendicular to the x-axis. Some parts of a circle are the center, which is the middle part of the circle. All points that conforms the shape are at the same distance from it. Radius, which is the distance between the points and the center. The diameter, which is a chord passing through the center of the circle and it measures the double of the radius. A semicircle is the half of the circle. Chords, which are a line segment joining 2 points on a circle. A segment is an uneven part of the circle marked by a chord. Arc is a continuous piece of circle that is detonated in an anti-clockwise direction. The circumference is the length of the outside of the circle. A nuclear weapon is a powerful explosive that uses nuclear energy to function. Nuclear energy is released during nuclear reactions and radioactive decay. An atomic bomb works by unleashing the large amount of energy produced by nuclear reactions. For you to understand this, you need to know that a nuclear reaction is a change in the nucleus of an atom in order to gain stability. Uranium-235 is usually used in nuclear weapons since it is a radioactive isotope. But what is an isotope? One same element can have different variations with different numbers of neutrons on it. These are called isotopes and are most common in elements that need many neutrons to keep the protons together. When they have an unstable nucleus, they are called radioactive isotopes. The process when an unstable isotope throws out particles in order to be stable again is called nuclear decay. Knowing this now, inside the bomb, radioactive decay is formed by concentrating the uranium in one place. In order to create enough energy, an explosion outside the bomb is induced to increase the density of the uranium by using the shockwave produced. A hydrogen bomb works by unleashing a large amount of energy with thermonuclear fusion. Thermonuclear fusion is when two nuclei of light atoms fuse together to form another heavier nucleus with the help of huge amount of heat. Hydrogen bombs use lithium hydrate, another isotope, in order to produce an efficient thermonuclear fusion. Inside the bomb, an explosion is performed to produce the thermonuclear fusion in lithium hydrate. Created by the Soviet Union, the Tsar bomba is the largest nuclear weapon ever constructed. To be specific, it is a hydrogen bomb with the power of 3,800 Hiroshima's atomic bombs.
Приближается к точке взрыва. Высота 4000 метров. Осталось 3 секунды. 2, 1, 0. Взрыв сопровождался световой вспышкой необычной последующей свечения, несмотря на сплошную облачность, были видны в радиусе до... Полевой столб, поднимающийся с земли, быстро увеличился в объеме.
Let's say that hypothetically someone launches a SAR bomba above the school, which is at the coordinate 20.59066619 and minus 103.4391610. Find the standard and general form of the fireball, heat, shockwave, and radiation. Fireball. It is 10,000 times hotter than the surface of the sun. Everything in that radio will be vaporized in an instant. For the procedure, first we take out the measure of the radius of the given area. Inside the square root, we divide the given area by pi. Then we take out the square root from it. For the standard formula, we place inside a parenthesis x minus h, which is our first coordinate, and we elevate that parenthesis to the square. Next, we place inside a parenthesis y minus k, which is our second parenthesis, and we elevate that parenthesis to the square too. Now, we equal that equation to our radius to the second power. For the general formula, we take our standard formula and we solve the parentheses. To finish, we simplify everything so that the equation is equal to 0. Heat. Most materials will catch fire. We repeat the steps we did in the last problem to get the equations. Shock waves. It's the force expelled by the fireball. Most buildings will be destroyed by this. Radiation. Radiation will span through this area. Later particles will be dragged by the air, affecting much more territory. I entered all of my final equations in GeoGebra, and as you can see, results agree with the simulation.